brothers and sisters, generals, current subscriber, new subscriber, anybody that view my melanated generals out there that's standing firm on their foundation and fighting. We're not fighting, but we are thriving and staying in what we have fought for most of our lives. You know, inner peace is our superpower. So step into the new. That inner peace is our blueprint for the future when we stay with it. Now, we'll have challenges along the way, you know, with this here human body. You know, if we've studied human nature, we know that, you know. So we concern ourselves with that, but we don't do what? We don't stress ourselves. We don't have worry. We don't have regret. We have stepping stones. We have things we have conquered, you know, and we have times where we enjoy ourselves. But, you know, and pay attention to person, place, or thing, you know, focus on family, the core of everything, you know. Always focus on that righteous ripple effect, ways of righteously impacting ourselves and getting ourselves right deep within to the bottom of that soul, to the barrel, as I always say, to the bottom of the barrel. Once we get there, man, everything else is history. Because once we are clinging to that force of Mother Nature and that great divine, it's inevitable, the great things that will come. So step into the new, you know. The inner power, as most of us know, is our superpower. But we have to invest in it, invest in ourselves, invest in good qualities of ourselves, get rid of old habits, you know, form new habits, as you hear many of us say, and just stay with it, you know, and be confident in that divine. We have human confidence, but be confident in that divine force. And what makes us confident in that divine force of the wonderful, great things that we are experiencing now, those who have that light, and things we have experienced along this journey. We extract the needed tools of the past, I'm always say, but we don't lag. Something I wrote in my book I called Unlocking the Vault. And I got up to 35 pages. I haven't written in it in a while. But the beautiful thing about writing is most of my melanated brothers and sisters who are poets or just love writing. Something about writing, especially when it's positive things, memorable things, knowledge, things of that nature. Writing stays with you. It stays in your subconscious and it comes up. That's why every now and then, every other podcast, you hear me bring up that book, Unlocking the Vault. That's what I titled it. And it's just pages I've written in a composition, you know, and it's wonderful to do that. It's like a journal, but I call it a book, you know, Unlocking the Vault. And it's just unlocking the vault means getting into that inner core of ourselves, that so many of us are great teachers throughout history and in this time now, brother or sister, what we all talk about. And we hear about that inner peace and going within, and we hear about it so much because that's where the battle begins. You know, I said before, I say again, it's not nothing that none of us don't know or may have experienced, excuse me. If you don't win that battle in our psyche on the inside, you might as well forget the outside, because that's where the most challenging, hardest battle begins, is within that psyche. Been there, done that, baby. So, you know, we get to a space where we're not enduring anymore. We're conquering. We're taking leaps and bounds, you know. We're changing old things that we used to do. Renew our mind, as I said a couple days ago. But of course, it's easier said than done. But when we get that first result, if we're paying attention, brother, sister, younger or older, family, if we're paying attention, when we get that first result of having a healthy mind, body, and soul, and we are so clear on what we see, hear, and feel, and start living it and seeing synchronicities and seeing our life get better. But we're humble too, but not a soft humble. That's when we truly have that inner peace, and we turn it into power. But we appreciate that divine power. You know, we appreciate Mother Nature, the beauty of life. You know, anytime we make a mistake, you know, when we can laugh at ourselves, we truly do have that inner peace, you know, and don't have to take everything serious. But when it's time to get serious, we're there, we're ready, right? And there's nothing wrong with being ready, you know, because as we said, I've said many times, and many of us say, we hear this a lot. We stay ready so we don't have to get ready, mind, body, and soul. Because when you got yourself right deep within, everything on the outside will be a breeze. It'd be, you know, like a brother I always hear say, talk about boxing, use analogies for boxing. Man, anything that comes, boom, you got it. You'll duck it, you'll swing back, you'll miss it, you'll pull back, you'll duck under, come on to the side, move around. That's how you get when you get serious about one's inner peace. And this brother or sister, anybody can have inner peace. It's just a matter of having that human willpower. You know, study human nature and willpower and ways to get, you know, to have willpower and maintain it and appreciate it, you know, and appreciate any divine gifts or power we get or abilities, as I spoke on a couple days ago. Always appreciate any divine ability we can do or gift we have, whatever that is. Remember, this is a over and beyond, above and beyond thing, because great divine passed out many great gifts. We just got to reach inside and know what it is. It ain't always got to be something that impacts the world. We could start small, then maybe eventually it will, but don't focus on that. We focus on maintaining what? Our inner peace, because life can be beautiful. And even through the challenging days, we can make it a triumph because we see our inner peace. We know our inner peace. And once we lock on to the inner peace and the great divine has us, it's inevitable. Nothing can stop us. Nothing can penetrate you when you step into the new you. Not like changing ourselves, so to speak, but changing how we think, change how we act, you know, change the way we perceive things, change how we interact with the the opposite sex, and, you know, how we deal with family, and know that, you know, awareness is almost like levels. Some of us are maybe in the beginning stages, some in the middle, you know, some not aware at all, you know, but hopefully they have a teaching spirit within them, or a listening spirit, because if you got a listening heart, a listening soul, and a listening mind, and ready for the righteous things and things that make us breathe, that's what we'll come into. But you can't see or hear or learn or feel a lot of things if we're in turmoil, if we're a worrier, if we're a gossiper, if we're a drama queen or king. That has nothing to do with inner peace. That means you're not focusing on your inner peace. Inner peace is more than just saying it or doing it. It's something that we hold dear and we take serious and we cultivate it and keep it strong, you know, and always be aware. There are always things coming at us at all angles, at all times. Some days smooth, some days things pop out of nowhere. That's why we study, analyze, pay attention, you know, keep that righteous fortress up. Let nothing penetrate it. I don't give a damn what it is on the outside. If it's not somewhat pure and beneficial to our life, to this journey in ourselves. And we cultivate our peace and keep it strong like steel, so we'll be equipped to deal with family, children, brothers and sisters, ways of the world, sways of the world. You know, it's wonderful to be able to not be swayed by everything. It takes studying, it takes practicing. Sometimes it can take a lifetime, but hopefully we get to a space where it's not too late. You know, we get to a space where we have finally taught ourselves to know our inner peace. Then guess what? What's the icing on the cake? Sharing it to our generals, our children, our family, being able to show them what inner peace is really all about. It's not just sounding intelligent or being cool, because when you got the ultimate inner peace, nothing can fuck with you. Real talk. And people can try, or a person, place, or thing, or, you know, it's not always a person, but, you know, we connect with brothers and sisters. We, you know, deal with human beings, I won't say on a daily basis, but every so often. So that's why we study human nature, because it's not always looking for something bad in an individual. Every so often, great divine will send that beautiful brother or that beautiful sister in our lives, you know, and just will let us know that what we're doing, if we're teaching or whatever we're doing to give back to humanity or show love to culture, you know, great divine always bring gifts to us to show us that it's all worth it. Because as I said, being righteous is worth the battle. Because either way, there are going to be battles in life, whether you're a bad individual or a good individual, brother or sister, family, doesn't matter. So whether you do what you want to do and don't care about the laws of attraction and the beauty of life and the great gifts that great divine can give us, you don't care about stuff like that. You know, I don't want to be, and you think righteous is corny. Okay, where you have a more of a worse, you gonna have even worse battles when you're not seeking, you know, at least to be a good person overall, just the basic things of a good human being. I love rhyming. And if you don't even have the basic qualities of being a good human being, then hey, you're just a train wreck waiting to happen. But if you are a good person, just the basic good qualities of a good brother or a good sister, younger or older, if you just have that, eventually you will tap in to that inner peace. Because once you feel that inner peace and you're not toxic, you're not, you know, and you are watching how you affect others, and you do care how you affect others. I mean, as far as, you know, if we make a mistake, we make sure we don't project it onto no one else. We fix that shit best way we can, you know. I mean, it'll ultimately benefit us in the future. Some of you always hear me say, you know, so work on cultivating righteous things in our present. Because as I say, folks, all the time, as a human being, I don't care how powerful we think we are, how much of, now we do have melanated brothers and sisters. We have psychic abilities, but don't be arrogant about it, because a great divine will give us a spiritual spanking. We'll spank that ass if we get too cocky. So we just stay in alignment with that great divine force and Mother Nature and just move freely, naturally, and let things come that we need, you know, other than what we want. Because a lot of times what we think we want is not what we need. So that's why we flow freely and just do what we have to do in our space. Again, we start with ourselves, with our family, our children, work our way out to our generals, those who are connected to us, far or near, and just keep sending out positive energy. We don't always have to be in a space where we're showing someone. Be positive right where you are, because when you know who you are right where you are, you'll definitely develop inner peace, because it's a beautiful thing when you get to it. But of course, it's not easy all the time. You have to have that reality. Know that things aren't always going to be easy, but we have that inner peace. Every day can be a triumph. So let's read this little summary. My leaders and teachers with a student spirit, because we ain't no damn followers. And let's get into this summary. We're going to have another meditative moment. All right. And we're not going to have a peace of mind. We're going to have a whole mind, as I learned from a great brother. A whole mind can have many benefits, including improved, and we talking about that deep, divine, unpenetratable inner peace. All right. 1, improved mental health. If we stay at it and practice, step into the new, you know, the new you. Don't you want a new you? Get rid of the old you. If it's bad and toxic, you know, if you want to hang on to that, okay, gonna get old one day. Remember that. Improved mental health. Peace. We only say peace of mind. Whole mind can help you maintain good mental health by helping you stay calm and relaxed in difficult situations. It can also help you develop greater resilience. Resilience is good because you can resist things. You don't be swayed by everything. You know, the human flesh, mother hubba. All right. Better focus. Even in the midst of our challenges, still go to that great divine. Stay strong in it. You know, don't give in to guilt, shame, none of that shit. Stay with it, because great things will come. We just got to be confident in that divine. Like I said, better focus or greater focus. Whole mind can help you focus on your goals or our goals, which can help you be more productive. It can also help you concentrate and avoid bad habits. That's why I say we have to form new habits and get rid of the old. And as I always say, folks, that's for me too. I actually talked about that a couple days ago. But it's wonderful when we see ourselves making strides, you know, just always look to thrive and do better, you know. And again, sometimes we don't even have to be speaking, just being around individuals, just our actions and how we act and how we carry ourselves. That would teach, whether it's brother or sister, young or older, family member, just carry ourselves like the generals we have been, and we are, and we will always be. That's brother, sister, family member. So cultivate that inner peace and step into the new. You know, don't just overlook so-called coincidence, because I don't do coincidences. When you're on divine time, everything happens on divine time. There's no such thing as coincidences. You know, synchronicities, those are the times we pay attention. When those great divines giving us signs, as I said, this is facts. All melanated brothers and sisters have experienced divine moments. Those are the times when we pay attention. Those are the times when great divines trying to show us something and take us to a place that no man or no woman or no brother or sister has ever been, within our mind, in our spirit, you know, because when we can elevate in our spirit, in our mind, and we're unwavered, and we've got rid of all the kinks, and we deal with human errors, man, nothing can penetrate our inner peace. It's inevitable. You know, the power is there. But again, don't take it for granted. You know, we do, you know, get a little status, and or maybe even get a little finances. You know, always be grateful and thankful and invest it into our families. You know, the inner peace we have cultivated and learned, invest that into our families, because energy is real when you take it serious. So that's why it's important how we affect others, because as I said, folks, and I say it again, when you hurt someone, it's only a matter of time for that hurt come back to yourself. So we try our best to fix oneself, not to be this ultimate perfect person, but just to live a great life and be an example if we can. There's nothing wrong with that, because the great divine just smiles in Mother Nature when we're giving loving, righteous energy out to that universe, you know, and we will receive that inner peace. We'll feel it. And we know when we got that inner peace. So, but we have to study, stay at it, maintain, keep having that love deep within, and don't be taken back by things that's before us. Stay focused, look above and beyond. You know, this social media and stuff, you know, let's go beyond that. Remember, this is just a template, you know, to pass. Just be grateful if you have a platform, for one. Don't be whining and complaining, you know. Be thankful that great divine has blessed us with a platform to speak, or if we're able to speak, period, because there's some people that can't talk. I mean, speaking in general. So be thankful if you have a voice, you know, if you listen to that inner voice, you know, so we can connect with that great divine that resides deep inside. And when we're connected to that divine force in Mother Nature, man, and we know it, feel it, and sometimes see it, nothing will ever stop or penetrate our inner peace, brother, sister, younger or older. So keep cultivating it. And man, the power of inner peace is our superpower. So what you waiting for? Those that's been letting their power, their gifts and stuff lay dormant, stop it. It's time to expand them. Great divine is here. You know, express our gifts, whether it's small or big, because remember, great things always come to those who do righteous. It's inevitable. So inner peace is our superpower. So step into the new. Salute.